8 o'clock on the dot. You know how we rock. This your boy Elsie Razz and Hollis, and it's that show.
What
Big
up?
duck face looking motherfuckers. What's happening? How y'all doing this evening? What's going on, man? You chilling with me and Hollis on the UndaGround Shoow. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for tuning in. What's going on, Holly? What's the word of the day?
Hey, what's going on, baby? How y'all doing out there in Facebook land? The word of the day today is be kind to yourself. Okay? It's a lot going on out here, and it's a lot of people going through. Be good to you. Because the only way you're going to be able to be good to anybody else, is if you start with yourself. So when you wake up in the morning, you tell yourself that you is a bad motherfucker and can't nobody fuck with you. And you take that positive energy and apply it to the rest of your day and make sure you share it with somebody that you know and don't know. Okay? Y'all heard it first from your girl, Hollis. The word of the day on the UndaGround Shoow with my boy.
Alright, let's get this show started. Let's get it.
Man, we turn it up. Schools in the place, they shooting it up. VIP hoes, they ready to suck. Cause everywhere we lighting it up. Pocket full of money, we living it up. Butt naked girls, they giving it up. Doing hands in the ass, they picking it up. It's showtime, it's showtime, it's showtime. We turn it up. Schools in the place, they shooting it up. VIP hoes, they ready to suck. Cause everywhere we lighting it up. Pocket full of money, we living it up. Butt naked girls, they giving it up. Doing hands in the ass, they picking it up. It's showtime, it's showtime.
Hey y'all, it's good. It's your girl Hollis. Check me out tonight on the UndaGround Shoow with my boy Demetrius Parson. We're gonna be talking about everything from you name it. Shit. Everything. I just said it, right? Yeah. Check us out. 9 o'clock tonight. You don't wanna miss it.
Yeah. It's another Dread Count production. Courtesy of the Stacks Brothers. Featuring Indocaine. Midwest Coast.
We roll it loud, we blaze it up, we drop it low, then raise it up, tear the roof off, let them titties breathe. It ain't in the real low, if it got seeds. We bang east, we ride west, we hang south, take up north trips. In the middle like a sponge, we absorb this why we have sprung B's and C's, rock verses and ones. In the hood like a court date, old school 808s and them vanity plates. Right in the middle, so we influenced by all states. From the east to the west, gotta go through us. From the west to the east, same shit, do trust. We touch everything, and everything touches us. By coastal appeal with that local feel, and we ride on niggas too, but it's rather rebuild. Like, what up, son? What it do, Mo? What's Papa, homie? It's all universal. Do this shit live every day, no rehearsal. Do this shit live every day, no rehearsal. They done read about it, they know that we about it. So shitting on the middle, fam, I highly doubt it. Shine STL, summa cum laude, you're rowdy, bridging the gap. Hey, yo, St. Louis niggas got that cornerback.
From the Midwest Coast. Where we do it to death, cause we do it the most. From the Midwest Coast. Where we do it to death, cause we do it for sure.
Sunsets and palm trees from sets to strip. Relax and take notes, but acknowledge the gift. Influenced by all coasts, but they stick to the script. Riverfront stay cracking, but you bet not slip. We kings around here, Stack Brothers the truth. We got the game on lock and it can't get loose. We putting fruits in the blender trying to make that juice. And we unapologetic when we in them suits. Pardon me, I look like a star to me. We changed the game and it ain't hard to see. Lames is lame, make me wanna check ID. My rep still big, wanna check my reach. Obviously, winners of the lottery with big bags, like we on the shopping spree. We pop tags, do it as a hobby. G, we cop land like we play Monopoly. Every other coast is the same thing. We grows back coast when we make change. Heard the internet starving, so we mainframe. Missionary adversary, so we gang bang. Pressure to the lesser, but we mean well. Add pressure to the stressor when we exhale. Big flexer, sharp dresser, name ring bell. New coast, gig ghost for your dreams fail.
From the Midwest Coast. Where we do it to death, cause we do it the most.
call you. Hit some hoes up, tell them fall through. Have them all dancing like a ballroom, blowing gas, now my eyes red like the Cardinals. If you got a lot of problems, I don't need those. Taking shots at ballpark like some free throws. Hit the club up, looking for some freak hoes. Still moving pies like I'm working out of emos. Hey, Air Force Ones on my shoes. These women here like to pick and choose. In St. Louis, they'll put you on the news. Catch you lacking outside, now they giving you the blues. Wait, dripping like the riverfront splashing. This ain't Hollywood, we ain't acting. These days a lot of niggas been capping. If you owe me money, bitch, you better have my back end.
From the Midwest coast, when we do it to death, cause we do it the most. From the Midwest coast, when we do it to death, cause we do it for sure.
The life that you wanna lead? Is this the height that you wanna reach? Is this the vibe that you wanna be? If it is, we the guys that you wanna see. Is this the life that you wanna lead? Is this the height that you wanna reach? Is this the vibe that you wanna be? If it is, we the guys that you wanna see. Is this the life that you wanna lead? Is this the height that you wanna reach? Is this the vibe that you wanna be? If it is, we the guys that you wanna see.
I'm in my bag again, I hop in the coupe going fast again. Haters, I laugh at them, it's time to make them mad again. I'm finna spaz again, I came from the bottom, I had to win. I really put all of my passion in, no way they can say it was accident. Did it on my own, self-made, now they wanna clone me, that's fake. Knew it wouldn't be long, but that's fake. No neighbors near my home, now that's space. Thought that I was gone, but just wait, the moment I get on this handshakes. Phony smiles, please stay away. Came a long way from Leeway, now I'm getting paper every way. Bank account greater every day, confidence way out of space. And these cush clouds taking me away. Upgraded my flex and now they beg to be in my section. Bitch, I work hard for these blessings. Can't nobody say I ain't pressure. I'm too lit to be stressing. I'm a boss, it can't be questioned. I was patient, I was prepping, cause I knew that this was destined to be. This is the life I was born to lead. Been through the ringer, now I'm feeling like the king of the ring. Don't wake me up right now, just let me keep on living my dream. I must be smoking Red Bull because it's giving me wings. Head in the clouds, no coming down. Send me my crown, no waiting around. My time is now, my time is now.
Is this the life that you wanna
Is this the life you want?
Is this the height that you wanna
Is this the height you wanna
Is
reach?
this the vibe that you wanna
Is this the
be?
vibe? Is the vibe?
Is we the guys that you wanna
Yeah, we the
see?
guys, we the guys.
Is this the life that you wanna
Is this the life you want?
Is this the height that you wanna
Is this the height you wanna
Is this the
reach?
vibe that you wanna
Is this the
be?
vibe? Is the vibe?
Is we the guys that you
Yeah,
wanna
we the
see?
guys, we the guys. Guys.
Yeah. Here we go. Holly. Yeah.
What you do it for? What you do it for? What you do it for? What you do it for?
don't want nobody in your business. That ain't what I'm looking for. I need somebody about their business. Choking me, I'm misbehaving. Slap me on my turn me around, I'm misbehaving. Show you what I'm working with. Yeah, it's a movie. Yeah, it's a hit. Looking all good, you know who you fucking with. This your first time, then repeat it and let everybody see it. Get them views and numbers up. Had the internet defeated. Shut it down, make them pay. Get a bag on OnlyFans. Bust it open on the ground. TikTok do it with no hands. Fuck Facebook, get your bag. Better Snapchat, get your bands. If I swipe to the right, means I want your ass again. And I'm full of Hennessy. Get the camera, take a pic. Watch me play with my baby. We can even bring your friends. Let them watch. I'm a boss, like that head nigga in charge. Get a coast, get the view. Run it up, get them views. What you do it for? What you do it for? What you do it for? The numbers. What you do it for? 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 The numbers. What you do it for? What you do it for? Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy, LC Razz, and it's the Underground Show with our other host, Miss Hollis. That's what we was just playing some of that. What you do it for? The likes. What you do it for? The views. What you do it for? What you do it for? Tell us what you do it for. Shit. This your boy LC Razz on the Underground Show. How's everybody doing this evening, everybody? What's happening? How's everybody? What's going on? What's going on? That's what we were just playing some of that. What you do it for? The likes. What you do it for? The views. What you do it for?
Hey.
What you do it for? Oh, we got some back tone. Okay, I said, I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, no, we got
Y'all know what it is. That song is streaming right now on all music playing platforms.
You dig it? All right. Hey, ready to get down to these topics?
Hey.
Turn the stuff down because it's getting all the feedback.
Right now on all music playing platforms.
Yep, all right. All right, let's get to it, everybody. Share the live. Get all the way live. This is the Underground Show. Me and Hollis Phoenix. We got some fun topics for y'all tonight. Y'all chime in. Tell us how you feel. You dig it? Let's get it on, everybody.
With a nigga with a 9 to 5. I get it. They work hard. I used to have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong.
It's just my finances. Like, the budgeting, you see how I am.
Nothing is wrong. You work hard. You have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle. It has nothing to do with money. Everything to do with lifestyle. Okay?
Nitpicking every little thing.
Never
I've
like that.
never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like, I notice it in me now. Just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid.
Yeah.
I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account.
But you're
I'm in the bed at 3 a.m. checking emails. What you doing, babe? Working. What you doing? Working. Okay, love you. You want to hop on a flight tomorrow? I have a meeting in out of town. You want to go? You got okay, let's go. Okay, you understand my life. You understand what I'm going through. I want to manifest that. What do you want in a man? What do you want? Let's start there. What do you want? Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5.
Go ahead, Holly. I'll let you take the role.
Oh, be Simone. Child. It's like when you put your foot in your mouth. It's exactly what it looked like right there. So I'm just saying, girl, my Lord, you know, it was never nothing wrong with a brother working a 9 to 5, especially if he was hustling on the side. He probably caught up with your income in a day, you feel me? So you never know what he was working with. You can't count him out. But then here you are, ain't even helping your friends. You know what I'm saying? all in the limelight for the wrong reason, and now you on here crying, and they done pulled up the footage from long ago when you was talking crazy. So it's just an example of reaping what you sow, I guess, more or less. So watch what you say. That's another thing I was saying earlier at the thought of the day. You know, treat yourself right, because you never know when you're gonna be eating of everything that you put out there. You know what I mean, about somebody else and what their situation is and what you ain't gonna deal with. Good
I'm
luck
totally,
getting that 9 to 5 brother though.
I'm totally with you on that, but I'm gonna add some stuff. You know, she was pretty hard on these 9 to 5 brothers for one. So let's get that out the way. She was pretty hard on 9 to 5 brothers. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 brother because guess what? 75%, that's what you're going to get is a 9 to 5 brother. That's what
Hmm.
you're going to get. That's 75%. For all you delusional ladies, that's 75%. Unless you somewhere where you're in the midst, it's like a thing called in the atmosphere. I mean, like in the presence of millions of dollars, meaning people with this type of money. Now, if you're in that presence, maybe you'll get a boyfriend or get a dick or get you a sucker, right? Or, you get your delusionary, expectations delivered. But if you're not in that atmosphere or in that bracket, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to meet that millionaire. I mean, it's just facts. If you're down here at the 100,000, you're hanging with $100,000 people, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna meet a $100,000 guy. If you're down in the bracket of working class guys, me, I'm a fucking restaurant guy. You got industry guys, just saying our little bracket, right? The 25,000 to 50,000. That's what you're gonna get. And there's nothing bad about their level. The rich or the lower, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? So let's get that
Nothing
all
at
out the
all.
way. Get that out the way. All right, that's all out the way. Now, you dogged a lot of people, baby. Like you dog people and you did some some shit that you should never ever say because for one, you forgot where the fuck you come from. For two, you forgot everybody ain't got that money like that. And for three, rich people spend their money at H&M too, be honest with you. Rich money don't buy what y'all think they buying. Rich people don't even look rich. Broke people look rich. Rich people don't look rich. I've served many rich people, and I know they was rich. You know how I know they was rich? Because for one, they came in, they look like some shit that you wouldn't even want to wait on if you were a waiter. Waiters judgmental. They so judgmental. Not me. Everybody get the same service. But anyway, if you seen these people, you would have thought you wouldn't even think you were getting $5. Motherfuckers left me like $300. One motherfucker left me $500. Another motherfucker you never even thought about left me like $200. One old ass lady with no teeth and a whole bunch of other shit say, "Here, baby, put this in your pocket because you just treat me so fine. I just love you. I'm gonna be back," and gave me $100. So let's get off that shit. Like the way you look is telling people you got millions of dollars. It
Yeah.
doesn't. No, no. The brokest looking people got way more money than that guy with this big ass chain over here showing money. Number two, rich people don't show money. They ain't got to do this. They ain't got to do this. Why we doing this? I'm not talking to a phone. You know what they doing when they doing this? They're on a phone, talking business, making more money, not with a bunch of money to their ear. They can't do shit, nothing but be on your ear. That's all it's doing. It's just on your ear,
That's
just
it.
going out.
That's it.
Is it? So when I say that, young lady, you gotta, for one, you can't never forget where you're from. I'm just gonna end it like that. I know I talk a lot, but you gotta, for one, never forget where you're from. For two, never down nobody because they're not at your level at that time. And always remember, as quick as you went up, in 2 seconds, you could be flattening your ass in 2 seconds. It just happens that fast. It can happen that fast. You can be rich right now, today, all damn day long. So rich, da 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 da. Fuck
Hmm.
you, I don't need you, and I don't need you, and I don't need you, and I don't need you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And once you're done with that song, guess what? Now you need me.
Yeah.
Don't burn your bridges because you got money. And I ain't saying give all your money away. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying be no hey, no sucker ass motherfucker. I ain't saying that, but what I'm saying is don't down the next person because you on the level. Because always remember where you come from. Remember, you used to sleep on the floor. Remember, you had an apartment before and you went through some shit. You ain't even have a motherfucking air mattress. You was straight sleeping on a matted floor. Remember that shit. Remember you ain't had no heat in that house. Remember them heaters? Don't forget about them heaters. Oh, remember that time you ain't had no motherfucking iron in your house and it was hot in the motherfucker? And y'all trying to
Mm.
figure it out, turning the fans backwards and forwards and shit? Oh, remember that time you couldn't wash your clothes, but you had to look clean, and you put them motherfuckers in that tub and washed them motherfuckers, and then hung them up on the fan, and then actually that day you hope that there was some sun outside so you can hang them motherfuckers up so they can dry faster with the fan. Come on, just not forget them days because you get some money. Do not forget them days. Don't forget. As quick as you can come up, you just come down just as fast. You'll be right down here with me, working with me. Hey, welcome to Cracker Barrel. Can I help you, please? Looking ass. Would
Hey,
you
a
like to
check,
end out anything on that, Miss Holly?
a check is a check on that. So I'm just
Next topic. Goof
bye
ass
bye.
girl.
Yeah, I'm
I,
just saying.
next topic.
Day to the
I agree.
studs, right? Yes, studs can celebrate Father's Day, right? If you taking care of a kid, school trips, field trips, principal meetings, and ain't no way that you can be the kid's mama, right? You can celebrate Father's Day, all right? So don't let these niggas intimidate you to not celebrating your day, all right? Happy Father's Day to the fathers, and happy Father's Day to the studs.
All right, Miss
You go
Holly.
ahead on that one.
Oh, this is simple for me. So we finna cancel this shit right now before we get to the next Father's Day. Cause I just seen this today, and I actually want to touch on it. It's real quick. No, no, y'all bet not, and no, we're not saying Happy Father's Day to you. We're not. We're not. I had custody of my daughter all her life, and she bet I never ever said Happy Mother's Day. I'm a father. No, studs, you do not get that. I don't care about you taking care of any one kid. That's a relationship that you decided to get into. That's something that you decided to do as help a young lady. And there's nothing wrong with that because, ladies with kids, that's what comes with it. So I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. But you don't get Father's Day. You just don't. There's no debating that. You don't get Father's Day. You just don't. That's like a mom that's taking care of her son or daughter all her life without a father. She don't get fucking Father's Day neither. I don't care what kind of twist she get Mother's Day. She's a fucking mother. I had my daughter. I don't get Mother's Day. I get Father's Day. I'm a father. It don't matter who got the kid. At the end of the day, you still just a fucking mother. You're not a damn daddy too. You might say, well, hey, I take up daddy duties and stuff like that, and I do this and I do that. When that's stuff that you have to do, honey, because you don't have no man in your life and those things that's going on. So that's what you have to do. I don't have no woman in my life. So I'm washing clothes, washing dishes, doing all that. I'm not fucking complaining. So no, you don't fucking get no Father's Day. You just fucking don't. You don't get no Father's Day. You can't, because at the end of the day, you can't be a father. You can't be a father. You can try to do your best, do some fatherly things. You can go throw a football, I guess, kick a ball. You can do some shit. You can say you put money on the okay, that's cool, fine and dandy. That's fine. But there's no way in your life was you gonna be a fucking daddy. For one, they can't even make y'all dingling right. That's why none of y'all got no dingling yet. That's why y'all still using dildos, because they can't even make the dick yet for real. The only thing they can make is the coochie. They knew to reverse that shit, do the dick, make it go backwards and all that shit and whatever. But they can't get the dick right. That's just facts, and I'm not saying nothing against y'all. That's y'all do you do, be who you are. But I'm just saying, quit with this delusional shit. You won't get a dick. You're always gonna be strapped on. There's nothing wrong with it. Do your do. I get it. I'm not even gonna make the joke about if you're getting your strap sucked. Why is you saying like you can feel something? I'm not even finna hit you with that. All I'm gonna say is that you just can't be. You can't be. Like leave the daddies alone. Yeah, like all these type of like your your transgenders and all this kind of stuff. Why don't y'all get y'all own league? Like stud, stutters day. Stutters Day. If you out here, you got a woman, you help them take care of the kids. Stutter Day. There you go. Create your own shit. Why y'all trying to force shit? You trying to jump in some shit you ain't got a dick. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
make
true.
a baby. Cause
Yeah.
that's you delivering the baby. Unless
I mean, you
you're
can't take it away. You can't take it away. You can't take it away. A man is a man. And if you don't have a father to your child at all under any circumstances, you still can't take the right away from who it's dedicated to. You just have to celebrate it in a different way or just don't celebrate it at all. If you can't, you know what I mean, in the proper way because it's
right.
dedicated to a man. It's a man's holiday in respect to him being an actual father, the biological father and just the dad that's taking care of the kid. So if it's stepfather, the biological father, whomever, you know what I'm saying, you're just showing respect. If it's the grandfather, uncle, whoever took part in raising that child, that's a male figure. That's their day. And it's really important that that is stressed so that the child can understand that and so that there's no chemical imbalance in the child's mind and thinking that this is in any way ordinary for it to be unordinary. You got to correct the spectrum. We can't come out and just start recreating what we feel like we want it to be. If you are going to do that, at least teach what it is in the first place so that the child has a chance to have a choice. You know what I'm saying? And how they want to celebrate or view something. So, yeah, I totally agree with you. But, it's a delicate subject because it's always
It
going to be
is.
somebody with a different opinion about it. But
Right. And that's what we want. We want y'all opinions. But I should have just shut up and let you talk because you articulated that way better than I did. And god damn it, I just said some other shit, but you really
and you
articulated
supposed
that
to.
that perfectly. Be honest,
You
that was
supposed to, sweetheart. You said it exactly a way that I can't. So hell, we both got it out the same day. Understood it.
you dig what I'm saying. But you just said I just like the way that you really really articulated that. You dig what I'm saying with intelligence, like you really like you put it. Even though I was saying the same thing, but you made my shit now sound way better. What the fuck I was talking about? You dig what I'm saying? So they can really understand. It ain't nothing against you. We just saying that's a man holiday. Goddamn, come on now. Like we don't want to go against what you doing. That's what you're doing. Don't go against what we doing. Y'all want to, you want transgender children or want your children to do this, that's on you. Men want masculine sons. Don't diss them for that. That's all I'm saying. Don't diss each other for what each other want. You want that? That's cool. All right. I want my son this way. All right. That's all. That's all.
The thing about it is, people have to understand that, and this is something I stand on. So it doesn't matter who agree or who don't. At this
Right.
point, with this, I'll say this. I said that to say this. When you're raising a child, whether it's a male or a female, and I have both, you know what I'm saying, a child as far as children. So I have to teach them the right way. I have to teach my son to like women and teach my daughter to like men. And it's not in a way that I'm introducing them to that. It's just the
Right.
grooming way. It's the way I groom them in their own way that allows them to make that decision for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
everything I put in front of my son is masculine. Everything I put in front of my daughter is feminine. And I know how to balance that with both of my children to where they get what they both need individually so they can make their own decisions in themselves as to what their sexuality is. I eventually can pick up what they chose by their mannerisms and their behaviors, you know what I'm saying, and such. If I ever saw a need to correct either one, I would definitely do so the minute I saw the need to. The
Right.
minute I saw them acting contrary to what I know is the correct way. Now, some may say, well, the correct way should be any way they feel free. Well, the thing about that is they can feel free after they've learned the right way because I'm still going to give them a choice. You can't say that someone's going to be free in a decision if they haven't made the choice of what's right or wrong. They have to be raised the right way.
And you said it perfectly again. Real shit. Perfectly again. Because you said everything that I totally agree with. Teach them how it's supposed to be, and when they get grown, then they can make their own decisions. Because at the end of the day, we was kids also, and ain't none of us. Some of us have, most of us have it. did shit that our mama said or wanted us to be. That's just the facts, and that's just what it is. My daddy's a mechanic. I know how to do some shit, but I am not a mechanic. I am not sitting around no greasy motherfuckers all day. My daddy do that. That's just not me. I'm not sorry, and he's happy I'm on my own man. But he wanted me to be a mechanic. Like he was really stressing that shit. When I was little, like, come on, son, come get this tire. Come on, son. And I'm like, man, y'all dirty and shit. Like, man, it's a lot of grease, dude.
Okay.
Then but what fucked it up, because actually I was liking it because I like to hang with the guys and playing football with my dad, doing all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? Him coming to my baseball games, shit like that. That shit was exciting, but it wasn't me. I was a clean cat. You know what I'm saying? But what fucked it up though? What fucked it up, Miss Holly? I'm sitting on the porch. I'm sitting up, but now I'm not sitting on the porch. I'm looking out the window. I'm tripping. I'm looking out the window, so I'm like sitting on the ledge, looking out the window. I'm high.
Right.
I'm looking down. I'm looking at my dad. He up under a black Cadillac. I'll never forget it. I'm like, oh, look at my dad. But I was a daddy boy. I wasn't a mama boy. I was a daddy boy. Dad, my
Right.
dad. Look at my dad. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at my dad. I ain't finna fix no cars, but look at my dad. Look at my dad. My dad, bad dad. And all of a sudden, the car blew up. Can't make this shit up. Car blew up. Thought my daddy was dead. I'm looking down at the car, and it boom out of nowhere. My daddy come rolling up from under the car, running upstairs, damn near on fire. Fire just on his skin, and he's knocking it off. My mom like automatically now, my mom's schizophrenic, but she ain't no dumb woman. She immediately, us as kids, I'm looking, I'm just like, oh shit, what the fuck, in my head and shit. And my mama immediately got the cold water. Like they was on point like motherfucker. And I'm looking at this shit, he hopped in the tub and shit, all kind of spots on and shit, getting the shit off and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit right there, I say, yep, that shit over. That dream of a mechanic, my dad, just got real.
You is crazy.
Next subject, I just had to tell that story real quick. That's how I got ruined, Holly. Just got ruined. I cannot make this shit up, dog. All right. Let's get into the funniest. No, not the funniest shit I've seen today. That's next. Let's go into the goofiest shit that I've seen today, Miss Holly. The goofiest shit I've seen today. Before we get into a couple of topics, let's have some fun right quick. The goofiest shit I've seen today, Miss Holly. Check this shit out.
No, just push it out. What? Oh no. Okay, I guess that's one way to do it.
Okay, that's when and I guess about 30 minutes prior, she said that them shrooms ain't shit. I'm just saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Cause what in the hell is it? Man, that ain't no normal shit.
I never, ever, ever seen the motherfucker ever all right. The funniest shit I seen today, Miss Holly. Check out the funniest shit I seen today, okay? This the funniest shit. I can't believe this shit right here. Hold on, did I put it in here? Oh shit. Okay, all right, hold on. One of the funniest things I seen today. I can't make this shit up, Miss Holly. Let's go.
Ain't no way in hell. That's a fallen angel. What in the world?
You know what?
God. Put that shoe down. Get that shit in here.
Hey, that's when you know the dope good. The dope good. Last funny. Last funny.
Man.
Last funny. Ah, it didn't pop up. Okay. All right. Back to the topic, y'all. My shit acted funny. It didn't pop it up. That shit was funny too. All right. Back to the topics. Let's get it.
Women have no idea where they stand in relation to men. Women can't see themselves. You can't see that your value goes down dramatically as you compete with other women to give up all your value. You actually knock your value down. And then when you get in these relationships, you become a headache in these relationships because the ego is so big. You think you're the prettiest person in the world, and then you got the nastiest attitudes and you're selfish. And then the men, even if they wanted to play this monogamy game, women make it hard for men to even be monogamous. You make it hard for a man to not want to look at another woman because at the end of the day, a man's natural habit is to look at other women, is to pursue multiple women. If he gonna play the monogamous game, ma'am, you got to give a very good reason why he wouldn't look at another woman, because his natural instinct is to. Women give men a million reasons to look elsewhere with their attitudes. Women have.
I'm gonna let you take this away, huh?
Well, that's all I can say. That's she. She said it. She said it, love. She told it. That's it. That's all I can say. And the church can say amen. She didn't leave no crumbs. You got to fix your attitude. You got to.
I really ain't got nothing to say either because we're going to go to the next topic, but I will say you have to fix your attitude. You know what I told my ex-wife? Because, you know, at the time, you know how people bitter and everybody talk about all the bad shit that the motherfucker did, right? But motherfucker wasn't that bad because y'all was together like 20-something years. So motherfucker wasn't that goddamn bad now. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Motherfucker was not that damn bad. If you stood around for 25-something years, you can say, oh, well, she used to da-da-da-da, or he used to da-da, but you was around 20-something years now. So let's cut that out, right? So one thing I ain't gonna lie, I do tell my ex-wife, one thing that I didn't like and always hated and always will hate is your attitude. I always said that. I always said that. Your attitude.
Yeah.
Disrespect. Those are two key component things, along with trust. But I trusted, so I was trusting. But I just didn't. Those two components we don't like. You could be the most beautiful woman. Like, okay, Holly. Okay, Hollis, right? Like right now I'm looking at a pretty woman. She's not going to be the last prettiest woman I see tonight, right? So, okay, so say like it's 12 o'clock at night, right? And we doing the show, right? And I seen all the prettiest women. I seen all this woman, this girl, look better than this girl. And now I see Holly, right? Tonight, the last prettiest girl I see was pretty. And all them girls, the last prettiest girl I see tonight. That's it. That's going to be the last prettiest girl I see for this evening, tonight. But tomorrow, I'm going to see another one. And you know what, Holly ain't gonna be on this because I ain't gonna see Holly ass no more unless I look on goddamn Facebook or some other shit. And then, therefore, there's another last girl that was the prettiest girl of that time. So let's get all you women got a lot of prettiest, a lot of beautiful women, a lot of pretty women, all that great shit. So let's get
I
that
mean, there's
one out the
nothing
way.
wrong with that. I feel like, I have 5 brothers. And when you raise up around a majority male-dominated household, you learn how they feel about women of all sizes, colors, shapes,
You know,
whatever. I'm saying. And so, Lord have mercy, and that's a lot to hear all the time. Oh man, guys are always, like I said before, everybody's pretty much as faithful as their options. You can't even be so much worried about as what he's looking at, because 9 times out of 10, your man can't pull what he's looking at. He's just looking. So you can't even get too upset about half the shit that you see a man looking at. Let him look. You know what I'm saying? If you're insecure, switch up your look. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna always have him looking at you because he'll get tired of the same thing. And just as much as she know that she admires something else, whether it's another female or another man, whatever she into. So everybody's gonna look. Commercials are played every day talking about the same motherfucking franchise because they want you to look. They gotta switch it up because the same thing is boring and you might eat somewhere else. Let's be fucking for real. It applies to us too. Switch some shit up or a motherfucker want to eat somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you promoting yourself. So if your motherfucker look better than you, then you need to go fix your banner. Your shit need to be more popular than the bitch walking by that got your man turning his neck. If he about to risk it all, then some shit is actually worth it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And if it's worth it looking at you, you know what I'm saying, you might want to make the adjustment. So, you know, sorry for whoever gets mad at me, but I'm all about being updated.
And I'm gonna end it like this. Just cause he looking don't mean nothing. Motherfucker just look. That's it.
He just look.
That don't mean go get you a BBL. That don't mean go get you no bigger titties. That don't mean none of that shit.
Nothing at all. It don't mean change anything because sometimes a person can be looking and you thinking that they like mind blown about what they see, but that nigga could be roasting that motherfucker walking past.
Yeah,
you never know what a nigga really thinking. He could be thinking about something he ate earlier. His eyes are just wondering. I mean, shit, it's not always what you think.
You did? Real shit. All right, let's go. Next topic.
Because I used to think like y'all. Why do an example? Because but you don't give black women shit. I'm gonna give you an example because I used to think like y'all. I didn't know no better. But an OG one time he told me some shit that made sense. He said, brother, when your girl, when she want to learn something, where she go? I said to college. He said, okay. He said, when she want money, where does she go? I said, to a job. He said, when she wants spiritual enlightenment, where does she go? I said, to church. He said, oh, so you're telling me that you as a man don't give any of those things to her, but you want her to bow to you, you want her to be submissive? How? You don't provide her income, you don't provide her learning, you don't provide her spiritual development and her spiritual enlightenment. She go to other groups of people to get that. She go to somebody who owns a corporation that's likely of another race, and they tell you.
Okay, so she's going to somebody else to get all this enlightenment and getting herself together. I mean, brother, as long as she's getting it done, you know how difficult it is to take advice from somebody you sleep with? I mean, let's be for real, because you always going to be mirror matching each other in the first place. So when you got a problem, he probably got one too. So it's hard to take that advice. Wherever that person is going to get it, let them get it. You know what I mean? If they're showing results of change to you, accept it. Let's not be so nitpicky about all of that. I think he went a little bit too far. I got it. I get it. But you got to give people room to grow. And sometimes even in a mess, you can't be quick to judge them because people got their own timeline on how they choose to deal with shit.
Check it out, Holly. Check it out before you keep talking. This basically what he was saying. He basically saying that women won't be submissive unless you're doing all these things, basically. Like he was asking him, like, well, if she want to know some knowledge, is she getting it from you? If she wants some money, is she getting it from you? That'll make a woman submissive, basically. That you have to provide all these kind of things to make a woman submissive. You dig what I'm saying? That's basically what he was saying. So now go.
I tell you what, and I mean, I'm just gonna be real. A woman now, not a girl, not a little girl.
Right, not a little girl, right.
A grown woman gonna see a man. What's up, Chanel Rue? What's up? A grown woman is gonna know outside of seeing a man what she's willing to deal with based on what he looked like. If she ain't really gonna go too far past the aesthetic, because that's the initial meeting of someone is noticing their appearance. And let's be real about that. So a lot of times a man could be so fine, or it could just be a situation where they caught in the moment of you want this dude at this moment. you're not finna be looking into what keeps you from getting them. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit on that list that you just talking about as to be what he needs to have accomplished. He may need all those things to maintain, but he sure don't need none of that to smash. I'm just saying, because if a female wants to get that to him, it's gonna happen with a job or not. You know what I mean? And most of the time, the guy without the job gonna get more of the opportunity because he just has a different go-getting energy about himself that a man with money doesn't have. You know what I'm saying? Even in his sexual performance, it's gonna be a lot more. He gonna go all the way out more than probably somebody with more money would, because it's just people feel like when they got more, they can do less. You know what I'm saying? Or more should be awarded to them because of who they are. People who don't have as much, they go all the way out. We tend to go in for what we want, and that's just what it is. Whether I have it or not, I got the same heart within every situation because I've been up and I've been down. You know what I'm saying? I found that out in my character about myself. So I know that if I'm dealing with a guy, I'm not going to necessarily feel like he got to have it all. But essentially, a car, house, and job is a necessity. If he's lacking one of the three, two of the three, I can bend the rule or two based on what I feel for him, what I know about his situation, how much I want him, and what I can do to change that. Because some of them things that he may not have, I may have, and now you have it. So it ain't even that difficult. Like I said, it's really 99% based on do I want him or not. Because if she wants you, honey, you could be fresh out the pen. She had your whole wardrobe in the closet. Your Monday through Friday, you done got an ID, you done got a toothbrush, nigga, you done got everything you need to call yourself at home. So it is what it is on that. So you can't really base it off of what somebody got all the time. It's not really on that.
All right. So, homeboy was talking about he asked his father or older person that, for a woman to be submissive, you have to, okay, are you providing her with knowledge? If she needs some certain knowledge, she should go to college. If she needs some money, if you're not providing her with money, she has to go, to work and stuff like that. So basically he was telling him, his grandson or son or what have you, that if you're not providing all these elements of things, that a woman won't be submissive to you. That's a fucking lie. That is totally a fucking lie. Now are we automatic providers? Yes, we are. Do we have it all? No, we don't. We already talked about that shit on the percentages and all that kind of shit, right? We already did all that. So I've seen women be submissive to total bums. And she did all the goddamn carrying. So I was like seeing this shit live and direct. This ain't no shit that I'm talking about. Ain't no shit that I heard. This is live direct looking at. Like, damn, you dig what I'm saying? Like real shit. I was saying shit. My little brother, my big brother, he 2 months older than me. But anyway, my big brother, shit, he had a little chick. Shit, he ain't had no job or no shit. Wasn't doing shit for real. Shit, this girl was taking a cut this motherfucker like a motherfucker. Coming out, let him get the car, wardrobe, goddamn, shit, money in the pocket, shit, weed, shit, like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a total lie. I gotta agree with Holly when Holly's saying like it just depends on the woman or what she likes or whatever how the relationship going. Like she said, you could be out of jail and she'll be submissive to you. It depends on what type of man. I feel it depends on what type of man that the young
That's
lady want to
right.
be submissive to. That's the
That's it.
thing.
That's
It's
it.
what type of man she
That's
want to
it.
be submissive to. It's not about if
That's
you can
it.
like, dude, you're not a scientist, so she want to be a scientist. So you mean to tell me a woman ain't gonna be submissive to you because you don't know a lot of scientists and she want to be a scientist and she gotta go to school to be a scientist, so she ain't gonna be submissive to you? You sound corny. Whoever your granddaddy is or daddy is, they the kind of
That's
dudes that I don't listen to. Like on certain, that's why I like my daddy. Like them the kind of dudes I don't listen to. Because you're not gonna tell me no shit like that. I don't listen to you. I don't even want to hear that shit. Especially with the shit I
right.
sing. You a trick. So you the trick kind. Tell me that. Say you the trick. Say, okay. Well, for me to get. Don't say for God, just say for me to get. Shit, I got no everything. Shit, have all the money and shit, everything. And just say you the trick kind. It's okay. It's
Exactly.
nobody. That's your life. I ain't mad. Just say that. Don't get me into no shit where Like he sounds stupid. Like, well, shit. If I don't know biology, she got to go to school. And now she ain't gonna be submissive.
Right.
Boo hoo hoo, man, shut up. That sounds stupid.
Exactly.
That sounds stupid. Miss
You're
Holly Hollis
absolutely right.
is not gonna have a tarot card reader on tonight.
Okay then.
She is sick, but I got more topics. I'm gonna let you
But
get busy
we
for
we wish her well though. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
all day long, most definitely. So I'm gonna play a couple of songs real quick, let you get situated, because we got more topics. You know how we do it. This is the Underground Show.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get into a couple more songs and we'll be right back. You know we on the attack. This your boy Elsie Razz and Hollis. Stay tuned. Shut live. We all the way live. You know how we do it. This the Underground Show, baby. You know what it is.
DRK. Lately I've been moving kinda clever. I'm with the breeze, I be getting to the mozzarella and cheddar cheese. I'm just trying to make it several colors that overseas, and they know that I'ma do it better. They bet on me. Lately I've been moving kinda clever. I'm with the breeze, I be getting to the mozzarella and cheddar cheese. I'm just trying to make it several colors that overseas, and they know that I'ma do it better. They bet on me. Yeah, I think it's time that I take off like a rocket, y'all. Shawty know I'm about to blow like a fucking model top. I don't wife him, I just plug the bitch like a socket dog. And I let my brother hit if he can get it popping off. He get it popping off. People be hating on me, tell him knock it off. Ain't no flopping now, almost done with school, ain't no stopping now. They say they with me when I make a move, but what they frowning for? Please don't doubt me though, and keep that fake shit from around me, bro. They say I'm shining, ho. I ain't even count no diamonds, bro. Watch me do it, grab their attention just with the rhyming, bro. I get to it, gotta stay focused, just keep on grinding, yo. Got an astounding flow, and this shit with perfect timing. I've been moving kinda clever. I'm with the breeze, I be getting to the mozzarella and cheddar cheese. I'm just trying to make it several colors that overseas, and they know that I'ma do it better. They bet on me. Lately I've been moving kinda clever. I'm with the breeze, I be getting to the mozzarella and cheddar cheese. I'm just trying to make it several colors that overseas, and they know that I'ma do it better. They bet on me.
What's going on, everybody? This your boy LC Razz, and this is the Underground Show, motherfuckers. Y'all know what the dealio, coolio. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all, we gonna get into some more topics, you all. No tarot card reader tonight, you all. Unfortunately, she's a little sick tonight, you all. So we got the topics, you know how we do it, and we got the music, you know how we do it. Ooh, my bad. Wait for Miss Hollis to step back in. She taking care of something real quick. Bam. And we're gonna get back to these topics. So one of the funniest things I've seen today, Miss Holly, let's go.
And they always talking about I play too much, but watch this shit. Watch my dog. This some shit I do though. Get it, bitch. Oh, that hoe was doing the typewriter. you can't get mad. Ain't shit, bro. That's you jumping all over the damn place. Watch my dog. Watch my dog. Tap dance, motherfucker. What? Getting in that bed. That boy. He grabbed his arm like he was having a heart attack or some shit. Watch old pops. Shimmy. Choco puff. What? Old ass. That boy was shimmying his ass off. Ain't nothing wrong with that damn thing. That was you, nigga, getting down with your old ass.
That was funny shit.
Boy, he was saying some wild shit.
Easy. All right. That shit was absolutely fucking funny. Like, you cannot make this shit up. That was absolutely funny. All right, let's get to the next topic. Oh shit. Oh boy.
As far as brains, beauty, ambition, I would build my man up to be everything he wants to be in this world. I'm the best investment he would ever make in his life. And my shit's exclusive. I've invested in my body. I have a $150,000 body. No one barely touches me. Yes, you can see me on Instagram because I'm paid to do that, but nobody touches me unless a man, yes, does take care of me. I like bosses. I like millionaires. I like someone who's going to mentor me, teach me, and invest in me, and get me to my highest level as well.
And just to be clear, what's a $150,000 body?
4 BBLs, 2 breast technically 5 BBLs, but we're gonna go with 4. 2 breast augmentations, obviously Botox, lip injections, and then I had the fat buckle removed out of my cheeks on my face.
Wow. And how young are you?
28.
28. And what do you?
Okay, we're gonna go through segments of this conversation. So let's start with this right here, right? Right now, I can't diss her because that's what she want, right? If that's what she want, that's what she want. I can't. Who am I to say what she needs, right? Or what she can have, right? Who am I, right? If that's what she wants, but to go out and to do all these things to your body, to think that, right here, mama, iPad. Just to think that you can do all these things to your body, that's what make you want to get a rich guy, or that's what make you available or supposed to be attractive to the rich person or what have you. That's the craziest shit because you spent that all on your body. Basically, that's where we get to the point of other women that's challenging other women and trying to look better than the next chick for this person. You dig what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And that's like that's fucking delusion. I always still say do what you want to do to your body. Feel how you want to feel. If you feel that you want that type of person, get that person. But to be so delusional to think that you did all these things to your body and that you deserve that type of person or what have you, it's kind of delusional to me. But go ahead, Miss Hollis.
Well, you're right about it being a delusion. I would say it's an illusion. First of all, that the rich man wants a Barbie. So if that's the aesthetic that she's used to pulling the men she gets with, that's what she's going to work on. You know what I'm saying? It's not what works that needs fixing, it's what's broken. She's never going to reach that inner core part, so she's working on the outside. So that's just what we're seeing. It's not, everybody has an opinion about what she might be doing to herself, but you really can't, because as long as she's surviving her surgery, she good. We see her, she's happy. And that's really ultimately what it boils down to, because whether you're on that table getting surgery or not, to look better and to feel better about yourself is really no different than getting a haircut every Saturday or getting your hair done every other Saturday or your nails done or your eyebrows or your eyelashes or whatever other things you're working on, because you still getting something minor or major done to yourself that makes you satisfied and confident in being the best version of self. So if that's what she does, that she's found to attract the type of people and money, because at the end of the day, you have to attract wealth. You have to attract abundance. You have to attract these things, and it's going to be people and situations that's going to cater to you in that manner. It's not going to fall out the damn sky. So she feel like that this is the look that has worked for her to get her in that room. Damn it, I applaud the bitch. Who's your surgeon? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Because who's going to hate on something like that? You should be wanting to connect, even if you don't require surgery for yourself. It's all about connecting. That's what she's only talking about, is what has worked for her. I don't see how anybody else has an argument about it, because whatever works for you that gets you in the face of a millionaire or gets you where you want to be in life on the next level, let it work for you. Whether it be surgery or working out at the gym, whether it be a new wig or some new teeth, whatever the fuck it is that works for you, get what you need to do, because I'm all for that. I don't have an issue. You can survive going through whatever major surgery or minor surgery or aesthetic change, whatever it is that makes you a confident person, a better version of self. Do it. This is the only life we have to live to be that person you're trying to be anyway. So go on and do it. If you're satisfied with who you are and that works for you too, that still gets you in the room where you're trying to be in, around the people you want to meet, then stay that way too. Hell, I mean, because what she's saying, people will look at it and judge it all day like, oh my God, what? She survived. You talking about, oh my God, to what? How many surgeries? Or oh my God, to, I can't believe you did that? Or oh my God, to, oh, you must not love yourself. Like, what the fuck? She do love her goddamn self. She getting some shit out your jaw removed, bitch. She want to get better head or get ahead either fucking way, bitch. This motherfucker get in the bag. I don't see how anybody's upset about it. But what do you think? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Do you want to get married?
I don't necessarily have a time restraint on myself. I feel like God's gonna, make me cross paths with my future husband when that time is right.
So you comfortable?
I probably have about another 10 million in time is right.
So you comfortable?
I probably have about another 10 million in real estate that I need to develop before that, so that I can reach the caliber of man that I want to be my future husband.
Got it. And how convinced are you that a man is attracted to a girl with ambition, brains, $10 million in real estate, or just being nice and sweet? What do you think a man is most interested in, especially the man that you're looking for who's worth millions of dollars? Does he want an ambitious boss babe or a nice, compliant, beautiful girl that doesn't give him headaches? What do you think most men like that would prefer?
I'm not looking for what most men or most women are looking like.
Well, you should be, because you want that kind of guy, so you should be.
What do you mean? I'm looking for like that 1 in a million, where you're looking at like Grant and Elaine Cardone. You're looking at power couples, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Those people are building an empire together, and they're equally contributing.
So I respect on that, but let's play in reality right now. You're not going to marry Jay-Z or Grant Cardone for the sake of this conversation. You're going to marry some successful guy.
I'm going to have my own.
Exactly. So that guy, how much is he worth?
Close.
Make up a number.
100 million.
Okay, so that guy that's worth $100 million, yes. Go with me here now, Kay. Does he want a boss babe who's trying to sell real estate, or a nice, lovely, compliant girl who's willing to get on his schedule? What do you think that guy wants? Think about it.
Well, I only date men that are at that high caliber.
No. I'm asking what you think. I don't care what you think. I want to know
think they want me.
What he thinks.
They're constantly pursuing me. What do you mean?
Why aren't you married to one yet, though?
Because I don't want to be married to one yet.
I thought you just
I've been
said
building my own business.
But I thought
I've been proposed to twice and turned it down. It wasn't the right one.
You turned down a guy worth $100 million twice?
50 million, but yes.
Why in the world would you turn him down?
Because I still had things to do.
So you think that you're just going to go find another guy worth $50 million is ready to wipe you up?
No, like I said, 100 million. I like.
I can't hear you.
My bad. Sorry, everybody. As Holly alluded to, when you're around that type of money, I mean, that's just what it is. Like, it was one time we did something on the show where a girl just expected, whoever she go out with got to do this, got to do that. And I'm like, well, on the other hand, we could say she's a gold digger, da. But on the other hand, we can also say that she's been around and guys has did these things for her. So with her being around this thing and that's all she been around, that's what she expects. Can we knock her? No, we can't really knock her. Can we call her what you can say what the fuck you want to say about anybody if you that's how you feel. But is that the reality of the situation? No, the reality of the situation is that this young lady has been around and understand and is in that atmosphere again, as I tell you all, in that atmosphere. So she got a whole bunch of BBLs done, body shit done. She turned down $50 million guys. She's looking for the $100 million get out of the guy. Also, she got her own money herself. So it's really my whole thing is like really what is she looking for? Like she really got her own money. So she says she want $100 million guy and all this type of thing like that. But he asked her like, what do those $100 million guys really want? Do they want you to have $100 million? Would we rather have you $100 million versus loyalty, respect, and submission or peace and all that? What do you think? Which one we'll pick? What do you think, Holly?
Okay, here's the thing. Here is the thing. I think that the guy was a little bit insulting that did the hosting of that interview because he didn't have to play out her job trying to be real estate. I caught that. And
he did do that.
Yes,
he did do that.
Right. So he was already upset. Most of the time when you're dealing with an interview like that or a conversation with a person, if they don't make the type of money of the type of man that you want for yourself, they're already going to be negating the conversation. They're already not going to agree. They're already going to be in their feelings because you've put him down in a bracket of men in his financial bracket down, and he's just going to represent them all in his inferiority complex right now and do the petty, the shade that he was doing. So that's what you got to expect in that situation. You weren't dealing with an open-minded person that really has an honest degree in journalism that understands that everybody doesn't agree. You know what I mean? So I just have to say with that, like, she's entitled to like what she likes and wants what she wants. There are indeed a lot of men in this world that have a lot of money and they don't want nothing more than to spend it with a beautiful woman. I'm telling you, I know. So it's a lot of men that don't understand that.
Holly. Ask my question. What do you think a man want? Do you think they want a submissive woman, more like a choice? Do you think they want a $10 million woman, or do they want a submissive woman, loyalty, respect, all the things that we want from a woman? What do you think a guy gonna choose? Especially if he already got money.
Here is the thing, because you cannot group all men like that. That's the thing. What I'm trying to say here.
In general.
If you're speaking about a general guy with a general income, then the average income like a general person, then yeah, they're gonna want all the loyalty, respect. They're gonna want you to do a whole lot of damn things. And a woman's not gonna want to do half of that because she feels like the more he does, the more she wants to do. The less he does, the more equal the playing field is, the less she wants to do. It's not because men that have more require a woman to do less financially, and that frees up the woman's stress so that now she can be more in her femininity, and it allows her to want to be more submissive to the man who relieved her of that. That's why that works like that. That's why I'm saying you can say, well, what man's gonna want at the end of the day? A woman that's nice and not problematic, or a boss babe? Well, a man that has more money than the guy asking that damn question wants the girl to be whatever the fuck she wants to be. Whether it's a boss babe or the girl next door, he don't give a fuck, because if it's the one he want to fuck with, he got enough money to cover everything she need anyway. So she acting. I'm telling you,
So
it's
who is he
different.
choosing? The girl with the
Who
10 million or the
she's
other chick?
choosing? She's fuck what he choosing. We weren't talking about him. We're talking about her. She's choosing a man with money, and her
No,
$100
we
million
is
man.
actually
He's
talking
clowning the
about
fact,
him
saying that
because no, we actually
he's
talking
saying
about
that
him because the question
there's
that
not
the
gonna be
guy
another $100 million
asked.
man.
No, I'm saying we actually is talking about the man right now because that's why I stopped it because we got a long way to go. So the question that the guy asks is, what this 100 million guy, what will he choose? Will he choose you, the $10 million woman, or would he choose the
It's a great
woman?
chance that he would. Yes, it is a great chance that the $100 million man would choose her. Yes, it's a great chance. It's a
Okay,
very
or
great
will
chance.
he choose? Okay, or will he choose submissiveness,
A
loyalty, and
lot of
respect?
times when it comes to, it's not to say that she's not, so she never said that she wasn't. The thing is, if she gets the type of man she wants, she is submissive. That's all she was saying. He acting like he mad because won't no nigga making less than that get her to be submissive. Yeah, nigga, that's what she said. So ain't no reason to get mad. It just don't apply to you. That's what the fuck it is. Somebody making that much, she know what to expect with a nigga like that. Cause like she said, she been with rich niggas before. She want to stay in that whole. That's just kind of like oh girl, they played on oh man, what's the Brat sister, Lisa Ray. How she'll never date nobody regular. She talking about, you know what I'm saying, she ain't going on no weekend vacation. It gotta be 30 days to a year. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the taste of that VIP life like that, you don't want anything regular. So you can't expect somebody to be talking regular or saying regular shit because you live a regular way. You can't understand that. You can't fathom how a month vacation, what the fuck? Yeah, it happens. It's a lot of motherfuckers who can make that happen too. Stop thinking that, oh man, ain't a lot of motherfuckers that can do that. She better get with the real niggas. No,
I
and
know
no.
motherfuckers
You
that
don't have
come
to do
through.
that.
I know motherfuckers that come through Cracker Barrel right now. Right now. Oh, I just came back. Man, I was in Florida for like 2 months vacation. You know, 'cause it was too cold down here. Shit. You know, I'm down in Florida. Shit. I just came back. So, nah, yeah. Absolutely right on that. You're
People don't
absolutely
like when
right
you
on
have
that. But
access
the
to something
still the
they don't.
question
Because I'm gonna
is,
tell you,
the
that
question
very
is not
guy,
answered. You can say,
that
okay,
you
you can
tell a
say,
man to have
okay, what if
access to
she's
a
not
$100 million
if she's not
woman and see
submissive?
what he won't
If
do.
she is submissive and stuff like that. But the question was, what if she's not submissive? So that's the
Sit down.
question. If she's not submissive, she got the $10 million, or is he gonna choose peace and $100 million? I will say, if I got $100 million, I don't give a fuck about your $10 million. Your $10 million ain't shit to me. I want peace. I want this right here. I want submission. Your little money.
Mm-hmm.
If I got $100 million and you come with that little 10 million shit, that do not mean a goddamn thing to me. It don't
Yes.
mean nothing. So that means you ain't no smart mind, ain't none of that. I want peace. I want this. If I ain't even got $100 million. I only got $1,000. No, matter of fact, what I got in my account, I got $2,500 in my goddamn name. And I don't even give a fuck about your little 10 million. I'd rather take the piece and all that because I know what comes with the 10 million. I know what comes with that shit right there. Because I'm not into tight in that bracket. So therefore, if I ain't finna be, no, I'm not, no. I'm gonna stay in my lane until I get $10 million, $100 million. And even if I
Yeah.
got that, I still want my piece. I don't care about your 10 million because your money don't mean nothing to me. That's what women have to understand. Your money really don't mean shit to me but a bum. And for a motherfucker that's really trying to get over on you and trying to do that to you, that's on that bracket. Now, and I'll say another thing. I never had $100 million, so I can't say. And then, like I'm gonna say, I'm still give it to old girl. She choose her life. Hey, that's what she wanna do. So I never can go against nobody on what they, cause she been around it. So you can't sit up there and say, no, you can't do that, girl. You can't do that. Nah, she can do fuck cause that's what she been around. That's how
Say
guys
that.
treated her. That's she turned down 50 million. She wanted her like she is serious to God. She 100 million. She turned down 50 million. She around millions. That ain't shit. So you can't really knock her. You dig what I'm saying? That's why I can't hate on that. I can't hate on that. But But the question was, what would $100 million man choose? Now she didn't say she would be submissive and wouldn't be all that. That's as Holly did say. Like if she got $10 million and she like that, like the broke girl, but she like that, I ain't gonna lie, I might choose the $10 million girl, cause shit, I know I can build more money with her, and that's just real shit. That's just real. That's just real, especially when you're on a business level. I got 100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's submissive. She this, she that, and she got 10 mil, and she doing her thing. Oh no, let me get her
Yeah.
in because we gonna boost each other, and we gonna do a different thing. Just to allude to what Holly was saying. Now we gonna make this shit bigger. So that's just on
That's
both
right.
both both hands of the thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
All right,
it.
so let's continue.
Okay,
Double
so the
down.
50 million guy was just too poor for you.
No, he just wasn't the right one.
You do realize there might be people in the comments calling you absolutely delusional right now.
That's
Do you
fine.
realize that?
I don't care what they have to say.
Okay. So I'm asking you
I
to
know
put
my
yourself, take off the I'm a hot girl, paid 150 grand, boss babe,
Okay.
priceless punani. Take that off.
Okay.
Give her your hat for a second, would you? Are you able to do
I
that?
don't have a haircut right
Okay,
now.
so put on the 100 million guy's hat. Are you ready to play this game?
Okay.
Don't answer like you're Kay. Answer like you're. Give me a guy's name that you'd be willing to marry. A guy's name.
I'm sorry.
Think of a name.
what?
Think of a name. $100 million guy.
I don't know.
Let's call him Jay-Z. Let's call him Jay, because we're not
Okay.
talking of Jay-Z. Jay is worth $100 million. Okay, do you think about it, he cares how much money you make?
No.
You don't. Okay, let's stop there. Do you think he cares about your attitude?
Mama.
To an extent, yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah.
He cares a lot about
Cares a lot about your attitude.
But I have a great attitude.
No, you
Okay.
Oh my god. You're not worth $100 million, so your opinion doesn't matter.
Okay, so listen to me. You just said you
So
turned
only
down
a person that's worth
$100
$100 million opinion matters?
As far as me like being in an intimate relationship,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's put the hat back on.
Okay.
Jay. So what is Jay looking for? Again, remove yourself and your real estate ambitions from the
If
equation.
that Jay-
What is Jay looking for?
If this particular Jay wants a simple Sarah, there's no Sarahs here, right?
Yeah,
Sarah.
that's her right there.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I
You
love
just
you.
pissed off the wrong girl.
Simple Sam, whatever, okay? Then you can find 1 million of those. You can go to the club, you can go find a girl in college, or it's something so simple like that. You can find every 100 girls is the same person like that, simple. I'm 1 in 1 million as well. And $100 million man usually likes the extraordinary. I'm attracting the
Can
extraordinary.
I ask you something? Can I
Go
ask?
ahead, McQueen.
What do you think that a man in general, like you said, $100 million is a guy that is worth talking
McQueen, I don't even know why you're talking to her right now, bro. You're not even worth $100 million.
It's okay.
McQueen, you know what? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're too far from the piano, McQueen. Bye.
But listen, so
So he said something very interesting. I don't even know why you're talking to her right now, and you're kind of right. I don't even know what you're talking about to her because you can't knock her again. Because I know a lot of people want to do that, and that's the first thing we like to do. I know how y'all like to do on Facebook. The first thing we want to do is criticize and knock a motherfucker, or, you know. But she's one of those young ladies that has been into this atmosphere. Again, I will say atmosphere. I will say into the presence of $1 million. So you can't really like be so judgmental, especially if you ain't got $100 million. You really ain't really got shit to say. I ain't got $100 million. I ain't got shit to say. I'm really just alluding opinions. If I had $100 million, and I know that's what I'll do. That's just me. But I don't have it now. It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers got $100 million that she's been around. She's been around 50 million. She's been around all these type of persons. And shit, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. You can't knock the girl. All you can do is either salute the girl or do something else. Or whatever your opinion, whatever you think, that's what you can do. You really can't knock the girl on what she's been around and stuff like that. Because again, I will say again, it ain't that many $500 million mans That's just the. It ain't that many $10 million men, and ain't that many $1 million men. It ain't that many $100,000 guys. So, with that being said, if she's in that bracket, don't knock her. See how she get in that bracket if you want to get in that bracket. That's all. I'll just end it with that and I'll let Holly take this because she's the lady of this. And saying the lady perspective, I'm just saying the man, because like I say again, because she said it, we don't care about your money. We care about the other shit. But if you got the money, cool, we can do something. But go ahead.
And I already said what I had to say.
Let's continue.
That's really it. I'm standing on what I said because shit, she ain't bothering me now with what she want.
What is it? What do you think that a man? You're saying it's worth $100 million because clearly that's the only man that's worthy of talking. So, what do you think that? Like, what are the top 3 things that you think that man values?
I think he values business.
From who?
And
From you?
No, in general, his life.
Okay.
And he needs someone who understands that.
Okay.
And a girl who is just simple and will comply, she's there for the money. A woman who has it on her own isn't there just for the money because I have my own.
What's the last 2 things besides the first one you just said?
I would say family. They're looking for someone that they can procreate with, someone to take on their legacy.
Do you think that someone they want to procreate with cares more about money than actually being a submissive, compliant woman?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I'm saying, do you think that they want to procreate with someone who thinks like you as opposed to a compliant, submissive woman?
I would assume so, yes.
That's a fucking retarded ass outlook.
Okay, well, you shouldn't use the word retarded because there are people with disabilities.
You shouldn't say that someone who's not worth $100 million shouldn't be worthy of talking. But hey, you did, so it is what it is. But hey, like I said, you have your.
All right, at this point, my guy is in his feelings. Look, dog. Dog. Look, let's just go to the Pacifics and be real about it, right? Okay, I ain't even $100 million guy, right? And I ain't even gonna look, I ain't even gonna stunt with you. For one, let's just talk about the woman element behind the scenes. We all understand the man is the face of the franchise, of the family, right? We get that. But let's not one time mistaken that without a great woman is why that man ain't great. Let's not never ever mistake behind every great man was a great woman. Just because she's not on the front page or on the scene, or you feel that she's inferior, or you feel she has no say so, do you know every great man had a great woman? Do you know what great men go to their woman and do? They go and conversate. They go and talk. You know what that great woman do? She give him knowledge. And you know what that great woman might be just way more smarter than him. It's one thing that I always say. Man, I'm just looking for a chick that's smarter than me in certain things. I just need her smarter than me in certain things. Therefore, if she can help me do that, then we can do bow, bow, bow. That's just real shit. I don't give a fuck. That's what I need. You ain't gotta be the prettiest thing, and none of it. As long as you got them elements, we can elevate. That's what we're looking for. So therefore, we can never not see. That's the thing about us. We keep like putting down what the woman actually brings to the table. That's the things that we're forgetting. Women bring a lot to the table. Besides women, I'm not talking about girls, and I ain't talking about your bad bitches, and I ain't talking about your hood wrestlers. I'm not talking about. So don't put your ass in this category. Do not do that. I'm not talking about you. No, I'm not. I'm talking about women. I'm not talking about you. Bad bitches, I'm not talking about you. No, I'm not. No. Hood rats, no. Little dirty hoes, no. So stop that. I need to make, ooh, baby, I'm sorry. I need to make that clear. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about women. Now I'm gonna let Miss Holly go from there. I seen a little baby there. Let me shut up. But that's what I'm talking about right there. That's all. Go ahead, Miss Holly, before we continue this last minute and 30 minutes of it.
It's always gonna be a group that disagrees with it, and it doesn't apply to everybody. There's certain women that feel like they want a certain type of man, and they ain't settling for nothing else. That's their prerogative. She feel the same way about her high caliber man. and that's her prerogative. Can't nobody hate on it. If you feel like you've been able to attract a man like that and you've experienced that, you would totally agree with what she's saying, because it's like a drug. It's like knowing that you're gonna get $100,000 check every day that you wake up. All you gotta do is wake up. It'd be hard to go to sleep. It's just the paranoia, you know what I'm saying, and the anxiety of what to expect. You know what I'm saying? When you know something's going well for you, you don't want to ever lose that. You don't know when it's going to run out. Right. You'll panic and even probably mess it up, fumble it. You know what I mean? It's just, that's why we get things in part, because it's given to us when we're able to understand it, when we can maintain it. And she's already at the level of making the investment in herself because she knew where she lacked confidence. Her insecurities were a problem for her. They stood in the way of her success. She did something about it. Now she's achieving that. I don't think that she's being smart because he's being smart. Really looking at the situation, I think that, you know, she's just as humble as the next woman as far as who she would give conversation to. And who she would entertain as far as a conversation. They wouldn't have to be $100 million man. She knows that's not something she's going to run into every day. And even if she had 4 in a row, 3 out of 4 wouldn't even be attractive. So just being real is more genuity, I think, that she's looking for in the personality of the guy. Because you can meet men from overseas that have hundreds of millions of dollars that'll get you dealt with in some severe ways and sell you. You know what I'm saying? So we can stretch this any direction on how far we can go with who got money and what. But again, I don't think that he's trying to play her like that. Like she needs to be more careful with what she wants and blah, 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 and putting all these stipulations. And he's making it seem like a negative. Even the girls on the panel are afraid to speak up. Their body languages are acting like they're
he needs to get out his feelings.
Of what to say next because of how he's gunning her down. But I applaud her for standing on what she wants, because the law of attraction is to exude what you want to attract. You have to want it so much that you become it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're not willing to make an investment in yourself, and I'm not talking about a physical aesthetic, but even if it's just working out, changing your looks, changing your hair, changing whatever, if you're not willing to do that, you're not willing to make money. You're not willing to attract anything that's gonna want to invest in you or anyone, because you don't even look like you're worth the investment, or that a person would even recoup anything from it. So at least she's going into this thing. They know that, okay, this woman has already put in money on herself. I already know dealing with her, she's going to want some money. So I already know dealing with her, I love to give away money. And she's beautiful. She's a Barbie. She's a dream come true. I don't mind spoiling her because she's always going to look good. Every time I need her to go somewhere, she's going to know what to get. She's going to put me on to some shit because she already knows her shit, rather than the girl next door. Now I got to put her on to this. I got to start from scratch like Pretty Woman. You know what I'm saying? It's all this other level of investment that a man has to make. He's trying to make it seem like somebody would rather have the Pretty Woman version of things where they got to make an investment from scratch. And you know what I'm saying? And just because she's mine and she ain't talking back and she quiet, she ain't got no fight in her, you know what I'm saying? You know, that she good to go. But that's not necessarily what a rich man always wants either. Sometimes a rich man wants the woman that knows her way around things, because he got the money, but it ain't like he had the time to actually live. She may know where to go, where to eat, where to shop, what to wear.
As I specified, but I
you know
think
what I'm saying?
mostly in general, they still take because I mean it's just been proven. It's a fact so many times that they'll take the one chick, but at the same time, who's not to say that they won't take the chick that's making money because they're making money. So we're not saying that. So y'all just tune in. Y'all check it out. We're gonna get to the last segment of the conversation. Then we got another topic we're gonna get into. My bad. All right.
Opinions, and you know, I'm just putting this out there that it's like that's not what men value. They don't want like a aggressive, you know, dominant woman that cares more about money and real estate and millions of dollars as opposed to being a respectful, loyal, compliant woman. They just don't.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you out because you just turned down a nigga that's worth $50 million, acting like they just down the street, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
would you say that you're agreeable?
To
No, just in general. Would you say you're more agreeable or more disagreeable?
depends on the
in
topic.
general, like
topic.
so. For instance, if you ask me, Adam, are you agreeable or disagreeable? I'm disagreeable as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm disruptive.
Okay, so you too.
I'm very deceptive. Yeah.
Okay, so you too. Why am I disagreeable? Because if I see some, I was like, yo, I don't like how the cameras are set up. Yo, can we move these chairs? Yo, put McQueen's ass in the middle right here.
Yeah.
The reason that I've killed it in sales and doing what I do is just because I don't go along with the flow.
Yep.
I do my thing. Now here's my question to you: if that dude comes along, do you think he wants an agreeable woman or a non-agreeable, disagreeable woman? That dude with $100 million.
What do you want?
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, you better fucking agree, okay?
Okay.
If I'm worth $100 million and I'm like, hey, baby, I need you to do this. Don't be like, why am I doing this? I'll be like, all right, so get me something. Marissa, get your ass over here. Now you're next. Because that dude, you know what he has?
All right. See, he too much in his feelings. So what I will say is that let me put y'all on two sides of the agreeable part. Okay, we don't want a yes person, right? Like I don't even want yes dudes around. Let alone my wife to be a yes person. I want to be real and all that shit, right? So that's one thing. That's one thing. You gotta have the realness. If you're gonna have a lot of fake people around you, you're not gonna be no. Trust me, your success is not gonna be like you think it's gonna be because you're just gonna have a lot of dick riders and a lot of bandwagon. Nobody gonna be real. Everybody gonna be thinking different type of shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like different shit. So no, we're not gonna do that. No, just get that out the way. So that's what I got to say on that part. And like I say before, this guy is really in his feelings a little bit. I think, he got to kind of understand what lane she in. But if he would have articulated the shit a different way, in a different, you dig what I'm saying? Just to be in reality, because a lot of women is not going to be where the $1 million people at. Let's just put that out there. That's just reality. You're not. Because it's not that many $1 million people out there. That's just in reality. And also what we talked about earlier is about, hey, are women backbones to great men? Most definitely. I always say I want a woman smarter than me. I ain't gonna bullshit. I got a lot of shit going on, so I need somebody to take the next step. I'm not the greatest, smartest motherfucker. I need somebody smarter than me in some areas. That's what make the ball go rolling. You dig what I'm saying? So the whole perception of, you know, even dogging a young lady, again, like I say, dogging a lot, that's just what she wants. And every woman wants different things. It just depends on what lane that you're in. If you're not in that 50 million or $100 million lane, you won't be talking like her, right? That's just reality. You won't be talking like her because you ain't in that lane to talk like that. So how the fuck are you gonna talk like that? That's just what it is. Or you can say, well, she got spoiled and she got this. Yeah, she probably did, as we specified. It's guys that'll come in your life and, do certain things, and next thing you know, she's around all that type of money, like all the baby mamas, like Anthony Edwards' baby mama. She got shit, baby mama about Lil Baby and some other rapper and all that shit. Then it's another chick got baby by NFL player, a rapper, a basketball player. Why? They around that type of money. A lot of chicks ain't around that type of money. So that's just is what it is. So we can't be so delusional. That's what we're going to the delusional part of it. If you're around McDonald money, unless you get to another plateau, but if you're around McDonald money, that's you're gonna get McDonald money. Go ahead, Miss Holly. I see you want to get in. Go ahead, honey.
If she was on a panel with 12 kings from different countries and they was all up there talking about what she wanted, that conversation would have went totally different. Because they'd have been laughing, talking about that's all you want.
Yeah, that's real shit. Oh, that's it?
Lay down.
That's real shit. That's it.
Real,
But
you know what I'm saying? That's why I said
She
He's
gonna deal with
upset
other
because
wives
of what
too.
she's saying. He's not in the lineup of that bracket. If that man had that much money, he wouldn't be clowning her. And a lot of men that don't have that much money get offended when it don't matter if it's about that money, cars. You could be in a room full of fat niggas talking about niggas with muscles. They gonna get mad if the motherfucker, if it's out of reach or what the fuck you looking at, a nigga gonna get mad. Period. That's what it is. That's what you can do it the same way with women. It could be a whole bunch of skinny women. You talking about thick women. Them bitches gonna get mad with you in a minute because they don't like that shit. Don't nobody like hearing about some shit they ain't.
I'm different.
Period.
I know what I am, so I know what I ain't. So they don't piss me off. I'm cool. I know what I am. But I get what you're saying though. All right.
Right.
No, that's real shit. All right, let's get to the next topic, ladies. What y'all got to say about the topic? Y'all quiet and shit. Y'all all in the room and shit. Speak up. Tell me what y'all feel. What y'all feel? We're going to go to something funny. Don't be this person.
Booty poppin', booty poppin'. Let's keep the shit rockin'. Ain't no stoppin'. We sippin', we sippin'. We sippin'. We sippin'.
Lay down now.
I'm in a club with my packages. We stuntin', we frontin', we lookin' real fire.
Okay. All right. All right, Miss Holly, you ready?
What am I talking about? I hope I ain't talking about what I just saw.
Oh, no, hell no. We talking about something way different. So, this is a young lady that's dropping the baby off to the baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? And these are her requests that she wants. She say, hey, I've decided to let the girls come over there this weekend, but
Lay
as
down.
I told him,
Lay
there
down.
will be some rules. So she basically talking to the chick that he with, right? She say, do not post my kids on
Lay down.
social media. She talking to the chick that her baby daddy with. So she tell her that it's some rules. So she say, number one, do not post her kids on social media. Number two, do not take them anywhere without getting her approval first. Do not comb their hair. Normally, I make sure it's braided, but haven't gotten around to getting it done this month. But I don't allow just anyone in their hair.
Lay down.
Neither of you are to discipline them, not even him. If there is a problem, call me and I will get them straight.
Lay down. Okay.
You want me to go first?
If you keep the motherfuckers to yourself then. I mean, because you got all them goddamn rules. I hope you're paying the difference because that shit is crazy. If I'm going somewhere, your kids going with me, they going to look the same way I look when I go. Same way my kids going to look. I'm not going to have your kids looking crazy and my kids looking good and me. Like, what the fuck? I don't even need the questions or the concern from nobody else. And you shouldn't even want that for me or your kids. So if you feel all like that, keep your kids.
That's what make it hard for when we transition over and the relationship over to go and do some new shit, right? Get the new chick.
And
And
it's really just sad. It's embarrassing because a motherfucker know better, but you calling them out because you doing some shit for their kid. They going to take it like, oh, you trying to say I don't do something. Bitch, you know you didn't do it because I'm fucking doing it. So why the hell is you even talking like, you mad because I did some shit? Just say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Drop the pride and just say thank you sometimes. It ain't always gotta be no, oh, you ain't have to get my son no haircut, nigga. I was gonna get him a haircut. But nigga, I was getting a haircut for me and mine, so what the fuck? And you know what I'm saying? It happened to be the same time that you had your son with me. I got him a haircut. We all got haircuts. So I'm not gonna argue with you about
everybody that get mad about their kids with the step parents or stuff like that are people that's not involved in their life.
Right,
So
right.
Let's get that out the way. Those are people that's not really involved, so they get mad because somebody else is more involved than them. So let's just get that out the
Yeah.
way, right?
Yeah.
So let's get back to the specifics about these rules. I'm totally with you on that. It's like if we're gonna have so many rules of stuff that I should already do. Like if the hair not done, then why we got to go out with the nappy hair? Why I can't do the hair if I know how to do her? Or why you didn't do it knowing that the child is coming here? Number two, discipline. When you telling me, okay, not to discipline the child, I understand, and not him too, that already shows me the whole total disrespect, because it's like, why you gonna tell me the father can't discipline the child? That's his child now. You telling me some shit, which I ain't shouldn't even hear the shit, but okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? For nowadays, I get it, not to discipline your child, but for you to tell him not to discipline his own child and do some shit, now that's fucking crazy. You mean I gotta tell him some shit and he gotta call you and tell him some shit? Oh no, you out your goddamn mind on some shit like that. Keep your goddamn kid at the crib. Keep your kid at the crib, because if you feel like all these fucking fucked up shit going on, keep your kid at the crib. But now it's going to be a different thing for the father, because the father not going to be like, keep the kid, you know what I'm saying, at the crib. So we have to find some other shit out. But see, now that's when it come down to, look, the relationship is
All of
all the
that, I'm gonna
way
tell you
over.
that. I'm gonna tell you right now. All that shit stemmed from her not trusting the father. He has never shown her any reason that she shouldn't have to tell him the instructions.
And that could
That
be
comes
some
from a
blind
woman
trust.
having.
That could be some shit she making up in her fucking head. I've been around that
But that
shit.
sound like it says, "Hey, I decided to let the girls come over there this weekend," but it's as I told them, there will be some rules. And number one, do not post my kids on social media. So let's read it from a female's perspective. Two, do not take them anywhere without getting my approval first. Okay, and three, nigga,
Fuck
do
that.
not comb their hair. Normally, I make sure it's braided, but haven't gotten around to getting it done this weekend, this month, whatever. But I don't allow just anyone in their damn head either. So neither of you ought to discipline them, not even him. Okay, so if there's a problem, call me and I'll get them straight. So reading it the way she said the shit,
It's a lot of problems
yeah,
in that relationship.
it's all. That's what I'm saying. It's already she's already knowing that he's not capable of doing this without being told. It's already been proven that, or she wouldn't be saying the shit in the first place. If he had already shown her, I got this under control, there'd be no rules, there'd be no law. She'd feel comfortable and she would let him go. But because there's a list, I'm trying to tell you, she's only saying something because nothing has been proven to her otherwise. That's how mothers are.
You know what? I can't disagree with you, because I ain't never had a list like that.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't never had that issue, so that's what I'm
I
saying. Cause
always got my
you a
daughter,
real
so
dad. A real
yeah,
dad don't have to worry about that. Only thing he need. Matter of
that's
fact,
I
you
can
ain't
kind
even
of agree
got
with
to
that.
you ain't got to pack shit. Just bring the child, cause the dad got her clothes and shoes at his house anyway.
Yeah,
So you know
yeah,
what I mean. So all this right here just showing you that they're
right,
establishing some parenting
right.
going on
Now
elsewhere.
sometimes she got to pack shit. She brought some clothes over this weekend, but then when I wash them, she got clothes for next week. But now you're right though. But still, I ain't never had no rules. I ain't never heard no shit like I don't get none of that shit.
Like
Like I don't get none of that. Like I
like
don't. I
right
ain't like I ain't never got none of this. But at the
like
same time, Miss Holly, it could be some shit still with her too. So let's not even take that out the loop. It still could be some, like you say, it could be distrust, but not because that he don't do these things. It could be just a jealousy of her also. So we do have to interject in that, because I can't disagree with what you're saying, but I do have to add there could be jealousy in this type of situation also. You dig what I'm saying? Because who the young lady with, who the baby daddy with, and stuff like that. So we could have some jealousy, but I can't disagree with what you're saying also. But it could be that now.
this is
I,
what she's saying to his girlfriend. So
yeah, that's what.
It's,
Yeah, he
it's that's
is.
what
She
I'm saying. So
is.
basically, it's just the fact that you're a new girlfriend and I'm not comfortable with you yet. So in order for me to get comfortable, if you can comply with this list right here for a little while until I get used to you and my kids and the idea of y'all being a family, then this shit can change. But this is initially starting out, and if this is what she fucking asked, that's what she asked. People are killing kids that ain't theirs these days. I don't blame her for putting that. If that's the least she gonna say to a bitch, it
That
shows she
that's
care
that's
about her
that's
kids.
true. That's true. But when you know me, that's what the point I gotta disagree at. When you know me, I don't want to hear none of that shit because I don't hear none of that shit. So you're right. Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that shit. You know me,
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of things that go on where a
right?
female will be like, "Oh, this nigga fine as hell. Oh, I got a little Tay Tay. He over here with me and his daddy for the weekend. We play I'm mama, and then we be playing house posts and shit on Instagram, doing stupid, silly, petty
Right,
shit.
doing
You feel
stupid
me? Knowing
shit. Right,
goddamn well, knowing you just the flavor of the week, bitch. You don't be posting nothing with
right.
my son. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Nah,
Or
I
you
feel that
being
shit right there, and I feel like I actually this conversation wouldn't even happen if the guy wasn't serious about the girl. Because
yeah,
for one,
yeah.
if I'm not serious about the girl, y'all ain't never talking. This conversation ain't never happening because she ain't even finna be around anyway for none of this shit. So
But for her
evidently,
to say, "Hey, I decided
right
to
and
let the
shit,
girls
she
come
got to
over
be
there
around.
this
This ain't
weekend,"
just no
but as
random
I
chick.
told
She been
him, there will
around
be
and gonna be around.
there
Right,
gonna be some rules. So for her to
right,
say, "Hey," she
right,
already had talked to the girl already, and she said, "Let me think about
right,
it." They already
right,
done asked
right,
her, "Can this go down?" So she thought
right,
about it, and this was the response for
right.
thinking about it. And it's a
Yeah,
good
cause you
thing.
ain't. Yeah, you ain't. If I don't know you, we ain't getting together. You ain't talking to me. We ain't even on
Yeah,
that
so
level.
this is just her response
Right.
letter to what they asked of her. And it's clearly what the
Probably.
woman asked because the guy probably felt like there's no reason. He don't care, but the girlfriend's got to get along. You know what I'm saying? The girlfriend and the
Yeah.
baby mom. So this is their conversation. And I'm sure if the baby mom, the girlfriend feel any kind of way, that was her time to say something. But
Right.
who could really object to any of that? Because if the kids are coming to spend the weekend, spend time with them and enjoy the time. Let it be for real. It don't need to be on social media. And whatever the kids got going on, it don't require you to get all up in their head and touch their hair and undo what their mom did. Whatever's packed in the suitcase, they can wear it. They get new clothes and pack them, take it with them, whatever it is. But just show respect initially. Now, if you finna marry this man and you finna be their stepmom, then you gonna be able to set the rules for your house and what go on when the motherfuckers come over there. But until then, you just a girlfriend, and these are girlfriend rules to abide by.
Well, one thing I will say, hey, shit, you'll be mad at me because I'm touching that hair. If we going out, we doing something because I don't hear none of this shit, man. I'm gonna have to touch that hair. But I get what
Nah,
I
but
get what
that's for
y'all
the
talking about. But
father.
fuck all that.
That's for the
But
father to
I
say
don't get
because
this. I don't get this type of shit. So
the dad need to be speaking up on that, not the girlfriend, not the wife. If the dad
right,
say, "Hey, we gonna go to a concert. I need to
right,
take hair
right.
done,"
That's what I'm
and she
saying.
say
Right,
no,
I'm doing something.
and she say no
Shay,
because I got a beautician that does his hair, and it's a
right.
special way to do his hair. And I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm finna get it. Where that beautician at? We finna get his hair done. Whatever the case may be,
I'm
or get it
like,
done before he show up. It
I'm
just
like,
wouldn't be a situation.
I'm like, my daughter's next door, Shay. Come do your sister her real quick. We out.
One
Too
thing
easy.
about it is a respect of don't
Too
let
easy.
you could be dating you could be marrying or dating a beautician. They can do hair, and your daughter come over there head raggedy, and the beautician girlfriend of yours wants to do her hair, and the baby mom like, hell no, don't let that bitch touch my daughter hair. But she would have been slaying your daughter hair, growing your daughter hair. But you
Right,
acting ignorant because of the way you feel about the man is what it's all about. And so
right,
out of all that jealousy and shit, you want to take it out on the child's experience when it's just dumb. If the girl ain't ruining your child's hair,
right. She
then
ain't fucking it up or nothing.
then it shouldn't be an issue
Right,
because ultimately you want your daughter to feel beautiful, have a good time, and bond with whoever her
right.
dad is with and her father. So all that petty shit, like I said, man, that shit stem from
Do
what the
that.
woman wants with the dad. That's
Right.
all that comes from.
But
That's a
I'm like,
retaliation on
I'm
him.
good.
Yeah,
Daughter, come do your sister her. We out. I ain't heard none of
that's
that
it.
shit.
Stop.
I don't hear that shit.
Give me that.
Last
Thank
topic
you.
of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. No, I don't want to do this one. I don't care about that. All right, here we go.
Get your bye-bye.
This something you ladies might be interested in because I don't never knock nobody. If that's what it is, that's what it is. But hey, it won't be me. I'm just letting you know that. Won't be me, honey. So,
Woman
woman
admits she's in a
admits that she's
with
in a
men.
woman admits that she's in a relationship with two men, one that spends on her and one that loves on her. Miss Holly, just from a woman perspective, you dig what I'm saying? I ain't got shit to say. I already said what I said. It won't be me, but I can't knock what you know. If you got cats that's that damn dumb, do your do, honey bunch. It won't be me. But go ahead.
My God, I mean, the one that's loving on you and he broke, what are y'all doing together at all? Like, what's going on in that scenario? Are you taking the money from the other guy and spending it on him? Or how's that
Definitely.
working out? And
Hell
then
yeah.
the one that got money,
Hell
is he
she
treating the
is.
one with money? Is he treating you like a hoe? So what's really going on? Like, how do you really feel about yourself? So that shit all over the place.
No, damn right. You know he getting that money. Come on now.
Yeah, I don't really understand the dynamic of that because I mean, both of them I can see if both of them are giving you money or both of them giving you loving, but one giving you money that's probably not giving you much respect, treating you like a thought or hoe or just an option is probably what you're used to. But then the other guy validates your femininity and makes you feel like a woman, and you're not probably getting that from the other guy who treats you like a hoe, but he ain't got no money, so he treats you like a wifey and does anything for you with all that he has. The other guy just break you off the least that he has, but he get the most from you.
I
So it's
mean,
her
but that
priority.
ain't no different than a girl that got a rich husband and cheating with the gardener. I mean, that ain't no different.
Nah, that's different. That's
No, that
different.
ain't no different.
Listen to what I'm saying. Look at the reason why I say it's different because of the pictures of the two men in this picture. The guy that's leaning on the car, that's a certain type of guy. Okay, the money that she got in her hand, the way he's posing with her, that type of guy is treating her like an option all day for whatever sexual favors he wants from her, and he giving her some money. He ain't even giving her all his money. He just giving her a few racks that she think is something that ain't shit. It's probably a play he just made. All right, the other guy, he giving her his check, hard-earned check, and love and heart, loyalty, and everything, because he ain't got much to give, so he gonna give his all. He validates her because the other one she gets slutted out with for a little bit of change that she feel like gets some money. The other one makes her feel like a wife and makes her feel like she can go to church with. It validates her. I'm trying to tell you that's from a female perspective is why she doing that, but it's what it is because these women really want that thug guy to be like the guy on the left, but that'll never happen because he was never raised to be a simp, so he ain't never gonna have that in him. You know what I'm saying? All he knows is the streets. But the way he treat a woman, they want to try to change that in him and make him a simp, but it won't never happen. So that challenge makes them simple to that man, and they end up doing all kind of shit for that bag. And it's just, I'm telling you, it's just what it is because
Ain't know what it
the good
is.
guy.
It's that simple. What I just said. It's no different. It really ain't no different because you got the rich person that's taking care of you when you ain't never got to worry about nothing. But I guess he ain't hitting it right. So you got this motherfucker who ain't got no
Stop,
money. He ain't got
stop.
shit, but he hitting it right. That's what motherfuckers with no money. That's their whole thing is to come in and make sure that you do get what I'm saying. That point. So you got a motherfucker that's fucking the shit out of you, and you got a motherfucker that's just
You right.
paying all of it. It's no different.
I had to look at it from your perspective. I guess you're right. You're
I
right.
mean, one tonight is one thing. I won one thing tonight, and that's this right here. Everything else I lost, but tonight I won. What the fuck? I won.
Yeah,
I won
you're right.
one.
Because she definitely. I didn't even look at it like she'd be getting some good. Like she'd be getting some good, from that other one. But she really would be if he ain't got nothing else to give her. He would
You know
be.
what I'm saying?
That's treating her like wifey and everything too.
And then, like you
Yeah.
said, with him spending on her, yeah, with her spending the money from homeboy, yeah, she doing that. I've been in that situation. Trust me,
Right.
that's what's going on. She, if he ain't got it, it's cool. So, you know what I'm saying? I got it. So that's real shit. Damn right, she's spending it on his ass.
Right.
Hotel, food, weed, whatever that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
real shit. You know.
Right.
That's yeah. All right, Miss Holly, I'm gonna let you get out of her. Great show again tonight. This the
Okay
Underground
then.
Show. Miss Holly, tell
You
everybody
already
where
know
they
I
can.
love you, boo. Hey, y'all know what it is. Look for your girl Holly Hollis. Music streaming everywhere on every music playing platform. Tune in to us every Wednesday night at 9:00 p.m. and you will catch me here with my boy on the Underground Show. Let's go.
You know what it is. We out this bitch. See y'all tomorrow night. You know what it's like. Did y'all see this? Hold on, one more thing. Did y'all see this bullshit?
Come on, wait, what? Oh.
Why y'all didn't tell me about this shit?
Come on. I'm trying to tire him out.
Loosen up,
He's a 48-year-old man.
Uncle Dog, you playing?
Yeah, throw the opposite.
Don't kneel. He about to kneel. Don't kneel.
Do not get DQ'd.
Balance.
Can't see. He can't see out his way. Come on.
30 seconds.
Come on.
Let's go up.
Come on.
He's giving up.
And they always talking about. Come on.
Wait,
what?
Why y'all didn't tell me about that shit, man? I didn't know that shit was going on. Did they make some money off that motherfucker? See, that's the type of shit I would have watched that shit right there. Like, I'll watch funny shit. Rappers fighting each other, all that kind of shit. I'll watch that shit. Anyway, this is the Underground Show. See y'all tomorrow night for Thursday night reviews. $2 to the Cash App, $2 per song. Tell your friend, tell everybody. $2 per song. You dig it? Tomorrow night, Thursday night reviews, $2 per song. You get a chance to get you on the Friday night playlist. You get you a chance to get into the top 10. You dig what I'm talking about? This the Underground Show. We up out this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? And we're gonna go out with fuck it. We're gonna go out with a video. See y'all tomorrow night. You dig it? Where's that video? There you go.
Yeah. Stars steady falling, destiny calling. Remember the falling, remember the falling. Stars steady falling, destiny calling. Remember the falling, remember the falling.
I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. Politicking with a chicken, that was the mission. Relaxing, just sipping, no policy hidden. Burdens were few, see cats with the kittens. When laws came around, then niggas got missing. It was ciphers going down, we parking lot pimping. Cars rolling up, drop the windows that's tinted. Daps and hugs, show mutual feelings. MCs all around, it was stiff competition. We progress, this hip-hop agenda. Those without bars, we return to sender. Nights at High Point, I clearly remember. Shout out to Luke Mine and DJ Finster. The culture took form, it looked like a blender. Patients were patronized, consumed by the splendor. Euphoric was the scene, everyone was contenders. When giants fell down, it kinda sound like timber. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. I remember chicken wing cookouts, needing no lookouts, food stamps. I was scared to pull the book out. DJ spinning, speakers still hitting. Old school cars with the souped up engine. Cardinal Glennon, chrome rim spinning. Clark Wallabies with your favorite linen. Hugging the block was usual things. And 2 for 15, I'm trying to get that cream. Before slime balls was slick and backdoor trick. Someone deep in the game and shit got thick. I chose to leave it in the game and switch my fix. Now I'm still here writing these hits. Hip hop is the shit. As I state my claim, by time these niggas notice the name, I'm daddy rich. I brought it back to the state, just hoping that these cats can relate. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs.